There's been an ongoing El Primo, J Flores conflict over about, I don't know, a year and a half maybe. It all started the way I said it, all right? We got videos that tell the whole story in its entirety. Every live stream is out there, everything. There's nothing hidden. Everything is there to be seen and heard, okay? Nobody's pulling the wool. Well, nobody on this side is pulling the wool over anybody's eyes. The conflict was, I talked Jay Flores into doing a show called Former Kingpin Reacts. He was always sending videos and telling me what he thought was bullshit and what wasn't, or what was legit and what was not. And I said that there's a show in there. Let's do that. We did that. First episode just happened to be El Primo and I don't know, maybe one or two other news stories or something like that. He just happened to be the guy that dropped the video that week. None of us knew him from nowhere. He just happened to drop a video that week. We just happened to choose that video, boom, because Jay go and he watch everything. He see what's going on, what people are talking about. I felt like he was the guy for it, just like TV, just like those channels that say, oh, we're going to have a bank robber react to bank robbers bank robbing, right? It's a good idea. Shit kicked off right away. He said what he said about Primo. Primo had a retort. So on and so forth went this thing of ours. Throughout it all, I kept myself to myself and minded my business, kept it moving. A couple weeks ago, a Primo comes in the chat and says, hey, you tell Jay I'm going to throw him a bone. I'm going to throw him an alley-oop. I said, fuck throwing him an alley-oop. Throw us the alley-oop. Tell us what it is. He didn't want to tell us. Transferred the message. Noticed he popped up on Vlad. I said, oh, that's probably it right there. Waited to see if he was going to throw him the alley-oop in the form of shitting all over him. He'll mention his name and call him a name and move on. But there were a bunch of interesting things. I commented on them. There's a bunch of appalling things. I commented on them. The way I do. The reason you fuck with me. The reason you're here. Because at the end of the day, I don't have to sell my soul. I do the work. When y'all looking for schemes and ways, and I'm doing the work. And when it's done, it's mine, and it is what it is. I put out my response. Then, the other night, both Primo and Jay came in here and said, Shy, let's go talk about this. I was ready to go talk about Paco Stanley and why they did what they did to him after all that time. And they said, go there. I wasn't sitting here playing the scheme, oh, I'm going to ride the Jay versus Primo trend. Nah, I get it. When I decide it's enough, it's enough. I went and I checked it out, and I heard a bunch of bullshit.
Bullshit.
It is what it is. I see Upper Echelon say, give Primo the link. Primo going to have to wait. You going to have to wait. Everybody going to have to wait. Today it's about me. I'm going to do what he got to do. He got to sit down, unbothered, uncut off, and respond and say whatever he wanted to say. I'm going to take the same liberty today on my platform. Y'all want to get on the link and talk y'all shit? Cool, stick around if you got the willpower. Otherwise, everybody got to wait today. I said what I had to say about all the shit that I heard that was disappointing, disgusting. Why? Because I don't sit here and fake it when I say I do this so that somebody can learn something and not make these mistakes. That ain't the new me, motherfuckers. That's the old me. Go listen to any album that I did 20 years ago. That's been me. Then, today, tomorrow, forever. Here, in this chair, on the moon, I could give a fuck. People say, oh, Shy, you dumb for doing it this way, dumb for doing it that way. I do it how the fuck I do it. Because I've seen everybody do it the other way, and most of the time that shit falls apart. Nah, I'm straight. I don't need the schemes. I don't have to dance. I don't have to sell my soul. I don't have to play to anybody's opinion. No. I'm me. It is what it is. So, I said what I said. Primo was here that night. Y'all gave him a couple of seconds because he called y'all kung fu midgets, which is crazy to me that he could call anybody a kung fu anything, but we're going to get to that. Which is amazing to me that he could speak about anybody kicking anybody's back in. We're going to get to that. Primo got put out of here that night for a couple of seconds. He could have came back. Jay stood on for another couple of hours. I sat here and was appalled at the shit that I was hearing. And then I don't know if it was that night or the night after, Primo did a live stream and he had some things to say. And he had some things to not say, but that he was alluding to. And you know how that shit goes. The same shit we've been dealing with. I'm here to hear it too. I ain't worried about it. I'm not going to respond to what he had to say about Jay, really. I'm going to let Jay do that if he wants to. I'm going to respond to what he directly had to say to me and to y'all, and anything that pertains to me that I have to do with, whether it has to do with Jay or not.
And then we have the gift that keeps giving. We got old chicken shit ass Karate J over here. But not only Karate J, we have Karate J and the Kung Fu midgets now. Them little motherfuckers everywhere. But that's what's up. I'm going to also speak about that.
Now, for those that don't know, he's referring to my chat when he says the Kung Fu midgets. And when he refers to Jay as Karate J, all right, he's referring to, he says that him telling he kicked in everybody's back and he's Karate J. Somehow, Primo didn't manage to kick no backs in with the cooperation that he's admitted to. Because that's what I heard in that conversation with Vlad that we covered last live stream, which was what, Monday, Tuesday maybe? That's what I heard. I heard you cop to cooperation.
Before I came on, I seen that Shy put up a little something. I'm kind of disturbed with how Shy was sounding. I'm going to have a little message for him toward the end of this.
I'm all about messages. Run the message. You was what? You was disappointed?
Shy put up a little something. I'm kind of disturbed with how Shy was sounding.
What were you disturbed about? Huh? My reaction to what I heard? What's disturbing about it? Is it too aggressive? When I feel my time's being wasted? When I feel like...
Mario Nunes establece $2 quien hijo de la cingada es el primo.
Yo. Shout out Mario Nunez, formerly known as El Maito. ¿Quién hijo de la chingada es el primo? Who the fuck is el primo? All right. Shout out Mario Nunez, the man behind all the real paperwork, or the scraps of real paperwork that we've seen on this case. He's asking who's primo. We don't know, bro. We tried to figure it out. Now we don't give a fuck at this point. Is that what bothers you? Me talking like that? Yeah, bro. When I feel like I'm doing something righteous and I'm fighting against a world of simple-minded motherfuckers in the comments that you can never bless with enough information, I'm a man. That when presented new information, I'm able to change my mind and say that I was wrong. But when I'm dealing with commenters that ain't smart enough to not raise their kids and bring them up in the gang life, to cartel dudes to not raise their kids and bring them up in that life, to criminals to not bring up their kids in that life. When I'm breaking my back, putting myself on the line every day, saying the shit that I say to tell the truth. This one's a pedophile, that one's a chomo, that one's, mata amigos. He kills all his friends. This what you want? When I'm doing that for real, and then this motherfucker's out here like you pretending, was my real honest emotion a little too much? Did it ruffle you up inside? Why? You got every right to sit around and call Jay all kind of bastards and this and that when he calls you a liar. But you're a little disturbed by what I got to say? Miss me with the bullshit.
Have a little message for him or something. I'm kind of disturbed with how Shy was sounding. I'm going to have a little message for him toward the end of this. I'm not surprised with Jay and his hating aspects of who he is. Covetous Jay, as I always say, he's always jealous of somebody else's rise and wants to try to clout chase.
So listen, if he's clout chasing, when you say that you're that dude, when you say this person ain't next to me, that person ain't next to me, you sound jealous as fuck yourself. Y'all be trying to hold this dude Jay to a standard that nobody's willing to motherfucking do themselves. When he feels like he's been at a level that can't nobody stand next to, at least the ones that are talking about it, the ones that can ain't talking about it. The ones that can, shut the fuck up. They did their time, they disappeared. So, is it jealousy or calling it what it is? Don't act like you can stand next to me. Call it jealousy. Call it what you want to call it. I've said it 1,000 times. I don't have to defend them. They can defend themselves thoroughly. Them dudes ain't never lied to me. They ain't never lied to y'all that I know of. And the day that they do, I'm man enough to come over here and tell y'all where I was wrong. Period. These other motherfuckers ain't gonna do that. They never gonna cop to their bullshit.
Bullshit.
Clout chase. Because that's all it is at this point.
I can't say that you clout chasing. You throwing the man an alley-oop. What was the alley-oop? Is there a segment? Are all the segments out? Is there a segment where you speak directly on the Flores twins? If you didn't, there's no alley-oop. If in every interview you mention the man's name and say, fuck ass, punk ass, suck ass, motherfucker ass, Jay Flores or Karate J, that's throwing a hoop? No, that's just telling me that you and Vlad either, if it's not on tape and we're not getting an episode on you talking about what happened with Jay, then that's a conversation you had with Vlad, and you keep referring to him in the conversation as if the audience knows what the fuck you talking about, and they don't. Or you just obsessed like that and you gotta blurt his fucking name out all the time. But I could say the same shit, clout chasing. That's what you doing now. Clip 10 and 11, I defended the decision and that I understand and it was correct. How could it be all of those things and you still talk all that shit? Especially with the jacket that you put on. But I gotta watch how I say shit. I don't have to watch shit that I say unless I'm lying. Please fucking believe it.
He ain't got no motion and it's hurting him. But Shail,
that's how I feel about you at this point. And guess what? Got way more respect for you than that ginger fuck. His name don't even get said here. He gets talked about like a bitch. I have no use for him here. His face don't come on this channel. Oh, Shy, you only got 14K. You know how long I've been hearing that? That's why you only got 5K. That's why you only got 6K. That's why you only got 10K. Rest in peace, Chuck E. Cheese gone. That's why you only got 11K. And it keeps going up and the number keep changing. I got grown-ass men like the ginger bitch and blowing Hanson in my inbox. I'm going to get some followers. Aren't y'all grown? This follower shit? Never needed clout. Went out there and got my shit. It's entertainment? Nah.
I don't know. I don't want to render judge because, I mean, he's been shooting it fair.
This what you seeing right now? This ain't performative. Because if I wanted to perform, I'll perform all of you motherfuckers. This what you seeing here? This is me.
Shail, I don't know. I don't want to render judge because, I mean, he's been shooting it fair. But this last one, I don't know. But I'll speak to it.
What's the difference between the other ones and the last one? The other ones, I didn't say I didn't believe you. This one, you solidified it for me. What's the difference? That this time I was fed up with how stupid you think we are? How stupid you think your audience is? Twins been on the internet talking their shit with me for 2 years already. Where's everybody calling them on their bullshit that ain't a liar? The other guy, we proved he's a liar. Where they at? You sit here saying, oh, they did the right thing. Baga, 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 baga. Karate J, Kung Fu Panda. We're going to get there. Want to start playing semantics and shit. Cut and fucking dry. That's what the hood told everybody. And then, little by little, we started pulling back on that shit. We can do it like this, and we'll do it now. Fuck all that.
I'm going to go ahead and roll on this first clip. I'm not going to be in front of y'all long.
Yes, he is. And we're not going to be in front of him long. He's going to bring up a clip that he feels is some big revelation about Vlad relating with something he said over something that happened to Vlad recently.
I want to say something to Shy. Pay attention.
Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. Did you cooperate? I don't know. Can you elaborate? No. You want to distract. I want to talk shit to Karate J. How do I do it? You sit around and you wait for me to be done. And when I'm done, I throw the link. And if y'all want to take it, y'all take it. But right now, it's my opportunity to do what you did.
I want to say something to Shy. Pay attention in here to Vlad distinction between Mexican and black. Pay attention to that.
Why do I have to give a fuck about Vlad's distinction between Mexican and black? Who the fuck is Vlad? What if I have my own distinctions? What if they're not distinctions at all? What if I have distinctions within people?
Because I think you're about to miss a hell of an opportunity.
Listen, I don't listen to people talking about opportunity. I've been in the game a long time. I've heard a lot of people wave around the word opportunity. Every opportunity I ever got, I made it my motherfucking self. I don't work for opportunities. I create opportunities. You being on Vlad, on Johnny, none of that means shit to me. You here because I put you and Jay on here. That might sound big-headed to some. I could give a fuck. I might sound little to somebody like Vlad and Johnny Mitchell. I could give a fuck. They ain't better than me at none of the shit I've done or the shit they've done. But why I gotta listen to his distinction? I don't agree with his distinction on a lot of shit. And a red flag is motherfuckers telling me to work for opportunity and to be careful. Miss me with the bullshit. I know when opportunity's there and I take it. I'm a businessman, right?
Here to Vlad distinction between Mexican and black. Pay attention to that. You're about to miss a hell of an opportunity and you're not paying attention to.
I'm paying all the attention. Nobody's heard your bullshit more than me. I'm the one that edited all that shit.
No disrespect to you.
No disrespect to you. I'm tripping. Get your shit off, but you tripping. I don't know what weight that's supposed to hold with me after what I saw. After what I've heard out of your mouth. But I'm tripping. I'm always the one tripping. When I confront motherfuckers with the truth, when I put up a mirror, I'm always the one tripping. I've always been the one tripping. I'm okay with it. I ain't disrespected you. Farthest I called you out, your name is Kung Fu Panda and motherfucker. And I called everybody motherfucker. Hello, motherfuckers. The other guy, he gets nothing from me. He gets pure, vile, fucking disruptive shit talk. I don't give you that. But I don't have to honor what the fuck you talking about. I don't have to platform it. I don't have to do none of that shit. I don't have to take your advice. I don't have to do none of that shit. I don't have to be told about opportunities. If there's an opportunity there to be had, I'll have it. If I don't, I could give a fuck. I ain't gonna change my mind for it. It's not how I'm built. It just don't work like that. Vlad, I'm supposed to listen to Vlad's distinction about Mexicans and black people. Get the fuck out of here. Because Vlad had a similar little ass story that got nothing to do with nothing. Y'all want to paint everybody with the same brush, but I'm gonna get there.
Okay, and you said something interesting when you did the Connect podcast. You said that Mexicans do business differently than blacks in terms of a black man will feel he needs to be paid more because of loyalty. There's like a loyalty tax associated with it, whereas Mexicans are just looking at it as straight business. If there's more business, then the price should go down.
Now, this is an important distinction that Vlad pointed out. Now, I mean, he pointed out a number of them through here, but this one is really important. And the aspect of, and in my book, El Primo, the Black NFC and the Loyal Cartel, I put this distinction there. I put the distinction in between the way Mexicans do business, because they're doing business. And my exact quote would be, Mexicans do business and niggas do loyalty. And this is what he
looked away like he cooked some shit right there. He did the look away like, yeah, you heard that cold shit I said?
And my exact quote would be, Mexicans do business and niggas do loyalty. The thing that I always enjoyed about dealing with Mexicans in business, it was just that. It was business. Loyalty didn't come up. Loyalty, the way the hood describes it, is a local concept or construct. That shit's not international. Them people was about doing the business, and in relationships, the business was the business, and relationships was something separate. And that's what I think that we keep missing as a community. You know, we put loyalty first, and then we put loyalty into business, and that is not, those two are not supposed to intersect at all. It fucks up business because you have an expectation in business that's not originally there or supposed to be represented within the actual discussion. Okay, let's move on to the next one.
It's actually interesting because I know that you followed my overall story. I got into it with Boosie because I was paying him 25,000 and suddenly he wanted 40,000. And after he did videos later on, it was like, yo, I was loyal to Vlad and I was messing with him when everyone else was hating him and so forth. And then when I did my next interview with Tekashi 69, he's like, I'll do it for 10,000. I'm not tripping. We've done a lot of great work together. Let's let the price go down because we're doing.
Couple of geniuses at work.
Is when Boosie said to Vlad or commented saying that I've been loyal to Vlad. I stuck with Vlad when everybody hated on Vlad and this, that, and so on and so forth.
Didn't he just say cut all the loyalty shit?
Boosie is only pointing out the loyalty he showed to Vlad.
Okay.
But he's not thinking about the loyalty Vlad showed in return.
But I thought it was business. And who is anybody to tell Boosie how to fucking handle his business?
According to Vlad, when he stopped dealing with Charleston White for the sake of Boosie. So what does that mean? That means that loyalty that Boosie is trying to charge Vlad for now. Now understand, I believe in loyalty tax, and we're going to get into that in a minute.
I believe in a liar's tax. All you lying motherfuckers should pay out for the disservice you do in the lane that you in.
But the loyalty that Boosie is trying to bring up now and charge Vlad for is misplaced. Because Vlad also showed the same loyalty to Boosie. So that's an offset. So that means there is a moral relationship between Vlad and between Boosie. What must be understood is there's a difference between moral and structure.
There's a difference between magic and not magic, and waving your hands and making magic.
And this is something that we miss. Okay, now.
Yeah, people do a good business. Okay, I get it.
He explains how 6ix9ine said, well, listen, man, he paid 50 to 6ix9ine out the gate. And 6ix9ine said, hey, man, we doing business. We're going to do more business. Give me 10. Prime example. When they sending that work over, they send it over as a certain price. What most blacks don't know is you're supposed to go in and ask for a decrease the more loads that are sent, because you're continuing to do business. And so there's supposed to be a break, just like the other side that's shipping to you supposed to give you a lower break or a lower price the more they increase. So that's a prime example, which Vlad is going to speak to, of Mexicans doing business and our people doing loyalty. That fucks up the business.
I think you selling your people short. All you talking about is ethics and doing business. There's plenty of ethical black men out there that are businessmen that know how to do business. There's plenty of Mexicans out there that are ethical businessmen, know how to do business. You want to feed all this other bullshit, but sounds like you're selling them short. Tekashi ain't no different from nobody. He knew how to do good business. Some people know how to do it, some people don't. Instead of teaching them, we talking bullshit and lying to them out here. And let's stop pretending like good business is flawless. Business is more ruthless than the street. Fuck are you talking about? And amongst those people, right, they do good business with each other until they decide to knock somebody's head off, and they do. Yeah, the Mexicans do good business. Yeah, they'll boil you too. No, I'm catching it all. It's just obvious. You talking about good business, bad business. You saying that the black community is stuck on loyalty. And the Mexican cartels, they run off business until a handshake is missed, until a shoe gets stepped on. I'm just saying you stating obvious, and I feel like you selling people short. I know a lot of dudes that know how to handle business. They out there implementing that shit, living their life. A lot of them made money early. Whether the streets, the music business, whatever it is. I see motherfuckers make miracles. And I get the point you're trying to make. I just think you harping on it. And you using it as a distraction.
Going on.
I mean, it's actually interesting because, you know.
Because Vlad relates. Because 6ix9ine broke him a deal. Okay?
I know that you followed my overall story. I got into it with
So y'all both painting everybody. Y'all painted all Mexicans with the same brush. Painted all motherfucking black people with the same brush. And then that ain't the shit we supposed to be doing out here. Which one is it? The fuck? But I'm tripping. I get it. The loyalty the black people give to the Democratic Party and don't give shit. Loyalty has hurt us. I hear you. You found a little piece of a 6ix9ine example with this dude's example, and it's like we're harping on that shit for what? I don't know. Because I feel like you painting motherfuckers with the same brush.
See, because I was paying him $25,000 and suddenly he wanted $40,000. And after he did videos later on, it was like, yo, I was loyal to Vlad and I was messing with him when everyone else was hating him and so forth. And then when I did my next interview with Tekashi 6ix9ine, he's like, I'll do it for $10,000. I'm not tripping. You know, we've done a lot of great work together. Let's let the price go down because we're doing more interviews.
Okay.
And Tekashi's Mexican.
Miss me with the smoke and mirrors, bro. Miss me with the smoke and mirrors, bro. You just trying to deflect.
Mexican thing in terms of doing business.
You said what you said. I don't know. It's semantics. You know when you saw that shit in the hood, when somebody started talking like that, you knew they was talking bullshit, right? Who what's the definition? Come on, man. Get the fuck out. Bullshit.
No, mommy's wake.
But I'm tripping. I ain't talking shit. I ain't out here telling stories. How I'm tripping? I'm supposed to talk softly when I feel like you wasting people's time? You wasting effort trying to get motherfuckers to give up loyalty? They know there is none. They learning. At least if they stop over here, they learning.
Okay. Now, you see Vlad points out and make a distinction about 6ix9ine is Mexican, but that's to my point. That's in my actual book. My book was written like 3 years ago.
We took 25 minutes or 12 minutes to get to the point of the book. And that, you can't get down like me. You can't fuck with a motherfucker like me, dog. You might think you talk all that slick shit on the internet, and we're going to get to some of the slick shit you talk. I see through that shit, man. Now, if you want to say shit like that, who the fuck are you, dog? I'm this, I'm that. You sound like the clout chaser. You sound like the little kid. You looking real Kung Fu Panda-ish. And everybody seen it, not just me. And not just my audience. Those people in Vlad's comments, they ain't been here yet. They reacting to you. He's Karate J. Why are you not Kung Fu Panda? Because what's the definition of snitching? Huh? What's the definition? The definition is this. Well, what is the street's definition? Well, that might be this. Well, what is the next street down? What's that definition? Smoke and mirrors, man. Charlatan shit. Cooperation. The definition is you cooperated. That's the definition. The definition is you want to hold that shit to everybody else but you. Just like the fuckers in Mexico, just like motherfuckers here that's lying that they didn't do it and they did. So what make you different? What make you special? Why I can't fuck with you?
Man, OG, you got them mad at this interview. Shy and Jay won't stop riding you. I mean,
see, money, shut your ass up, man. Who the fuck are you?
Shut up, bitch. Shut your fucking mouth.
Shut your fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? You only exist in the comments, man. All this, who's writing this and who's writing that. Y'all you like the entertaining lie, take the entertaining lie, but don't have no fucking comment on what the fuck I'm doing. Fuck is wrong with you? Of course you gotta run. Of course you gotta run. I know you gotta run.
Run.
I try to be respectful, man, and y'all get on me a lot of times for being too conservative.
Come on, respectful. They want you to be just as stupid as they are in my comments. A certain few of them came over there and jumped shit. Conservative? You've been calling the man out his name since day one. It's funny, it's cute. All right, well, you had a criteria for it. You say he was kicking motherfuckers' backs in. Well, you kicked some things back in. Maybe not someone. But of course, we know every something is attached to someone, which is why he's playing word games with y'all and doing magic.
I never read Jay and Shy the same. I read Shy as a businessman
I am a businessman.
that had a business opportunity. And there's some loyalty that he gave Jay based
Jay's my friend. But what loyalty did I give him? Did I give him some extra shit? What did he get? Like he got extra time on the stream? Did I not believe something he said and I lied to the people and told them that I did agree with it because of my loyalty to him? No. Me and him are two separate motherfuckers. You want to paint us with the same brush. Evidently, I'm not worthy of having my own opinion unless it's a fake opinion because I'm loyal to somebody. I will, if Jay come in here lying, I will bust his motherfucking ass like I will bust yours on this shit. Period. Ask him if he thinks I'm fucking lying. He said, oh, there's some kind of loyalty that I wanted. What loyalty? What did I give him? Did I give him some extra shit? What did I give him? Did I give him the edge on you? No. When it was time for you to come here and talk to him, you came and you talked to him and I made that happen.
at a business opportunity. And there's some loyalty that he gave Jay based on that because they're in business together.
What's the loyalty? What did I have to do? You making it seem like I had to sell a piece of me for the twins to come on this channel and do what they do on this channel. They fuck with me for who I am, same way I fuck with them. Had they have been different, if they would have come around here and their attitude was different, I would have sent them the fuck off too. No, you painted off the same brush. You made the distinction of one group of people and another group of people when in both group of people there's good business. You just got to smoke and mirror the shit. You stated that I was fair. So what's this loyalty you keep talking about? That's my point. You keep triple talking these people and you say some kind of loyalty shit like I took a bribe. Sucker shit. And it just sounds goofy to me. Business or no business. And Jay knows. P knows. Val knows. Everybody knows. I'm a dummy, dog. I'm a dummy. I turn it all down if it don't feel right. Also knows sometimes you run into the wrong motherfucker that he wouldn't feel right inside. If I went against my feelings, I'd be a wealthy man right now. So miss me with he got some kind of loyalty because, they're in business together, blah, 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 blah. If they come on this channel and lie tomorrow, it's a wrap. And I'm on their ass.
Now, this last one he did, I think he went a little bit far. But in fairness to him...
Where did I go far? Where you go? You ran off for shit.
Run.
Where did I go far? You pulled... First of all, you pretend like you ain't see the whole thing. You pulled up one clip, but you pulled up a nice... the perfect clip for you to pull up. You ain't pull up none of the shit that you seem to think that I went too far. Ain't no too far. This is my fucking platform. I'm me. Today, yesterday, tomorrow. Here on the moon. Where'd I go too far? I went a little far. I want to know where I went far. Show me where I was out of pocket. Tell me.
He went a little bit far.
Call a spade a spade. It's too far? Yeah, I'm sure that would hurt. Truth hurts.
Fairness to him, I did not watch the whole thing.
Oh, fair. Thanks for the fairness.
Because I was preparing to do...
Same as you ain't gonna watch the whole shit today. Because it ain't going your way. You don't like it. I'm supposed to say something that you like? I'm getting to all of your complaints.
Now, the one he did before this, the tone is, and it was beautiful. He still stated his point. He still stated how...
I made a video. That wasn't from a live stream. I made a video. The tone was me finally giving my opinion on it all, which I thought was obvious. Everybody knew it was obvious. I didn't believe the shit. My tone changed when you started saying more absurd shit. That's my reaction to absurd shit. The other video, where I was quote unquote being fair, I was reacting to shit that we already gone through and talked about. My little bit too far reaction was the new nonsense that you was talking about. I don't know. Shout out Primo, that's not true. You're back to being fair again. You're an asshole, but you're fair. Call me what you want. You can't make me none of it. Back to being fair, but I've been me from the beginning. It's a real situation. I'm not here for the bullshit. I could be friends with the greatest of them, with dudes on the top of the music business, whatever, and I could also be enemies with motherfuckers up there too. I wouldn't give a fuck. My soul ain't for fucking sale.
I felt, which he always does. And there's no
Yes, I always do. I said I didn't believe it. Then I heard more absurdities, and I went a little too far. My voice got a little too aggressive. That makes people on the other side of screens and shit want to call me pussy. Rushes it up in them, you know. You know how that goes. Shout out Primo. You know what? You got that. I may have went a little far. I should have watched the whole thing. You get that though. My bad. Salutes. Did you watch the whole thing? I didn't go too far, but I ain't hold shit back. Believe that. I've been dealing with real life. Want to talk to me about internet emotions? I've been dealing with real grief. Fuck you mean? I do superhero shit behind the scenes. Fuck you talking about? I'm sitting around arguing about who's lying and giving platform to people that want to say whatever and think we're stupid about this shit. Child upper echelon shy. If you paid Batman and you didn't pay me, I'm going to be mad because I'm a real jealous person and I be hating. Hate on your own brother if I paid the man for an interview. I know. P came here on the arm the way you did, and I appreciate y'all for it. I appreciate y'all both for it. Do you think I would ever let anything slide? As cool as we are, do you think I would ever let anything slide? So why the fuck I'm going to let it slide for motherfucking Kung Fu Panda? If I don't let it slide for the guys that come through and actually fucking do something here. And I believe that their cause is genuine. For all of the people that want to say, oh, that motherfucking rat this, that. They're not telling you just to live it up. They're telling you to tell you how fucked up it is. And y'all ain't getting it. Some of you are. Oh, you still ain't had time. I'd get to that. Shout out Peter Flores. No way. Shy ain't no fake. I laugh out loud when he checks Robin. Salutes. I'm not going for the shit. Grown men fucking dancing on the internet. What the fuck are we talking about? Shout out JP. Shy, you definitely cooking and doing your thing, but you ain't have to change or compromise who you are or integrity in the process to do so, broski. Indeed. And will not. I remember one thing I don't like is Primo make it seem like he was in the war because he visited Mexico. That he really has no idea what war is. Living in the middle of it all. I think your show really loves me. I think you want them to. I think that's why you're trying so hard. They call it how they see it. Ish bought a shot, but we're going to hold off until I reopen the bar. I don't want to get too fucked up before I say the shit I got to say because I don't want nobody to blame the alcohol. No fucking excuses. I don't want to hear no fucking excuses about nothing after this. There's never enough evidence for a fool. And I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about the motherfuckers in the comments. Not the chat, the comments. Shut the fuck up.
Shut up, bitch! Shut your fucking mouth!
Now you doing weird shit, Primo. That sounds desperate. You love me too, Shy. I don't know, man. Hope your people ain't watching. Primo said he brings excitement and joy. Papa, we do good. We do good. We excitement and joy every Friday, bro. You pop up here when you ghost watch until your name pops up. I ain't mad at you. I'm just mad at you. Take that for whatever the fuck you think it's worth. Primo said you an asshole, but you a good dude, and that's awesome. Salutes. Shout out Primo. No, you're not racist, and much respect for once what you did to that dude. What dude?
He still stated how he felt, which he always does, and there's no wrong with that. Because when the information's out there, it's out there for entertainment purposes, and it's for you to draw your conclusion. But when you get to saying certain type of nasty things directly toward a person, I have an exception with.
What's nasty thing? What's a nasty thing? Somebody got to tell me. Oh, the guy that said the N-word craziness. And guess what, Primo? I've been doing that shit for 3.5 years here. There's a whole lot of motherfuckers in the bathroom in the shit.
Put him in the fucking bathroom.
Because there's one thing that I hate. There's one thing that I hate more or just as much as a white racist, and that's a Latino racist, right? And then one thing I hate as much as that is a black racist. You know what I'm saying? And so on and so forth. Why? Because it's just dumb shit. It doesn't register.
And I'm not sure if that was his intent, so I don't want to, because I never read him that way.
No, here's the thing. I'm not that way. And I'm not this way. I'm me. I understand the duality of man. I don't believe in this whole because somebody ain't a crash out, they pussy. You know what I'm saying? Or because somebody is a crash out, they tough. Right? I don't buy all that shit. You never read me that way. Now we're in that position where you felt you read me different, right? Because I'm reacting to something different now. I'm reacting to what I believe is absurdity. And lying to a bunch of people about a game that don't love them, won't love them, will kill them. That's what it is. It's sideways. Shout out HG. They never read me that way. You can't read me. I do the fucking reading around here.
You know what I'm saying? But Jay has a main syndrome. What's that called? A main character syndrome issue. That's the problem that he has. And he has a problem with accepting the fact that he ain't popping. He ain't got no motion. Ain't nobody checking for him. Thank God for Shy for creating a channel for him where people can come and hear and listen to him.
Everybody done reached out to me to talk to them. Whether they talked to them, didn't talk to them, whatever reasons that may be, that's all their difference. But I've been the middleman, so you can't tell me that. I know the truth. And the motherfuckers that don't hit me up, hit them up. So I know this is just you talking. It's just obvious, though. I never thought it was genuine.
And that's a credit to Shy. But Jay ain't got no motion. Jay had an opportunity with 50 Cent. Whatever happened to that, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He had a situation with Lionsgate. Excuse me. For some reason, I guess they didn't want to do no more with it. That ain't my fault. You know, so I guess.
So, but where's yours, though? Go ahead. Go make those moves. Make your moves, dog. Fake it till you make it.
Jay did some really messed up things. Vlad dropped the interview today, clip 10. And I actually defend Karate Jay in it. But he come on and do the stuff that he did today. You know what I'm saying?
What did he do? He said, I don't believe you. You need more people. That's what he did.
It's over the top. But like I said, I don't really pay attention to him that much. You know what I'm saying? But as I stated, that thing over there, how that go, that's just a whole nother territory. Whole nother territory. But Jay wants to make what he did acceptable when it's not. You wore a wire on the motherfucker for 9 months, pretending to be their friend or whatever the case may be.
I'm hearing some kung fu contradictions around this motherfucker, okay?
Coño, man.
So I defended him on Vlad by what he did over there. But what he did today, you dirty rat, what you did today, I'm gonna get you for it.
Which is just over the top. But like I said, I don't really pay attention to him that much. You know what I'm saying? But as I stated, that thing over there, how that go,
don't let him talk too fast. Don't let him get past you. That thing over there, how that go, what he's saying is what I've been saying for many years since I figured it out with the help of this channel. Snitching, cooperating, putting people in jail is in the toolbox of the cartel. Right? That's what he's saying. He likes to say that. The other day, when I was about to listen to his admission to cooperating, he came in my chat and he said, Shy, you know how it is over there in Mexico. Motherfucker, we not talking about Mexico. We talking about you cooperating here for the United States government. You didn't cooperate for the Mexican government. Okay? I mean, unless it's in those sealed documents or whatever the fuck we're talking about here. But smoke and mirrors. Just another thing to say.
it's just a whole nother territory.
A whole nother territory. They just do it different from us. Their business. We're loyalty. No fucking loyalty here. It's just a word.
Another territory. But Jay wants to make what he did acceptable.
Jay wants to make what he did acceptable. You mean what you just said that you defended on Vlad? Can y'all tell me in the chat, am I wrong? Did he not just say he defended what he did on Vlad? But now Jay wants to make what he did acceptable? Which one is it? Huh? I'm lost. I'm confused.
When it's not.
It's not acceptable? Why the fuck you defend it then? Huh? Why'd you defend it?
You wore a wire on the motherfucker for 9 months.
Didn't you defend that? Didn't you say that's how it is out there? What have I told? And I've been waiting for an answer. Nobody has one for me. Twins had 3 choices. Become the man, somehow raise an army and kill everything. And become something they're not. Die. Turn themselves in. Cooperate. Those are you tell me if there was another choice, and then you tell me which one you would have done. Which I don't have to fucking, the last thing you stole was out of a candy store. I don't even have to hear your fucking opinion. I'm not talking about Primo. I'm talking about motherfuckers in general talking shit. I got enough about Primo to talk about.
pretending to be their friend or whatever the case may be.
Your credibility is in the shitter.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Your services are no longer needed in the community.
Who the bomber clot?
That's it.
You could have took your ass to the border. The American government was already looking for you, and they'd have locked you right up. But you didn't want to do that. You wanted to use the leverage that you had to make some money off of a situation.
Didn't he say in our chat today that he defended this? Didn't he say there that he defended this?
That's what you did. I don't knock the hustle, because that's what they do over there. That's how that business is done.
So do you knock the hustle or do you not knock the hustle, bro? You sound like you knocking all over the place, man. You knocking on heaven's door. No, I disagree. Shy, it's not about Primo snitching or not. Wrong. It used to, you said, I don't believe he ever dealt with the organization. It used to be about if he ever dealt with the organization and all of the shit that we saw in there that we didn't believe. Now it's the fact that you have the audacity to say they asked you to cooperate, and when you're asked if you cooperated, you say, I don't know. That's audacity. I got a right to say fuck you. Whether you think I got that right or not, I'm going to do it anyway. Wildin', boy. He's just knocking on everything, knocking shit over.
It is a business over there, as Vlad said. It is a business. And when you build your leverage, you use the leverage, even if it's on a motherfucker's ass. So that's what he did. But what he's consistent with, and I always get on him about, is there's a lot of niggas over here got locked up with you, bro. That's not acceptable for me.
Oh, it's not acceptable for you? That thing that you cooperated about, who was that thing connected to? You don't want to know if you don't know. You'd rather leave that door open and lie to everybody. Tell everybody. What's the definition of cooperation? You give information on somebody, they go to jail. What's the definition in the streets? What's the definition around the corner? What's the definition? Man, that sounds like a bunch of horse shit. Sounds like a bunch of fucking excuses. And I'm supposed what? I'm supposed to lie to my people and tell them, hey, he's on the up and up, and say it nicely? No, I'm gonna say however the fuck I feel like saying it. Whoever don't like it, I can give a fuck.
When I went to prison, me and my co-defendant, we were the only ones that went. Nobody in no state.
We only know that because you're telling us, and we know that we cannot believe what you are telling us.
That dealt with me went to prison at all. Full stop, period.
We only got this part of the story because you told us. We can't believe what you say. You were asked if you cooperated. You said you didn't know. Then you went with the semantics and said you cooperated about something, not somebody. Cooperation is cooperation. You are the Kung Fu Panda. You can't talk about nobody kicking nobody's back in. All I heard was your audience tell me in the comments, well, Jay ratted, he ain't got an opinion anyway. Well, Jay ratted, he ain't got an opinion anyway. Jay cooperated, he lost his opinion when he cooperated. You lost your opinion when you cooperated. Against something, against some entity, against some fucking UFO, against an alien, whatever the fuck. You cooperated. Miss me with the excuses.
Everybody went to jail. Even his damn wife, which is a beautiful person according to her cousin.
Nah, you just wanted to take a shot at the wife. You think you're low down and dirty is slick. You're low down and dirty ain't that slick, Papa. We see you.
Coño, man.
With, and she seemed like a straight up hustler. Respect to her. But
Nah, if it was respect to her, you'd keep her name out your mouth, but
him, I ain't got no real respect for him. I'm not trying.
and I don't know why you don't got no respect for him. You shouldn't. If calling you out is the reason that you ain't got no, then evidently you ain't gonna have no respect for me. Spade's a spade.
Trying to dog him, but you know he doing a little too much.
What? What's he doing? He's saying that sounds like bullshit. That sounds like bullshit, and he be giving you mad bail. He be shooting you mad bail. He be trying to give excuses for you. He was trying not to say too much in the first episodes because he didn't know if you had some snitch shit going on behind the scenes, and he didn't want to fuck it up for you. And that's all you got out of it. If you help the government, isn't it all or nothing? Where I come from, if you were seen motherfucker talking to the police and nobody else was around, you was in trouble. If you dial 911, you was in trouble. That's the culture that we're raised in. And then they start picking and choosing. It's like the Bible. It's like the Bible. All the Bibles. How people like to go through the Bible and they say they want to live by the Bible, but little by little they start taking out this one and taking out that one, and we ain't going to pay attention to this one, and we ain't going to pay attention to that one. We just going to, you know what? Yeah, forget about the tattoos. We live together, but we love Jesus. We're not married. All of that picking and choosing, that's what happened to the no snitching rule. And then they want to hold it on these youngsters. Don't snitch, don't snitch, don't snitch. Meanwhile, they get locked up, they snitch on everybody. The bosses. Fuck out of here. And then everybody that's on the internet bitching at somebody about being a snitch is either a snitch or a bitch like the ginger.
You know, the interviews ain't gonna stop. I got more lined up.
Go on, get them. Your credibility means nothing. And let me tell you, most of those people you're going to see in there calling you a liar, most of them ain't from here. They get a lot more views over there. Most of them ain't from here. The ones here know what they know. They go over there, they laugh, see everybody arguing about that shit.
I got a few I'm deciding if I'm gonna do or not.
Oh, what's holding up your decision? What's wrong?
I said something to Shy, and I got to get back on Vlad thing because his importance, his thing that was important.
Huh? What?
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
I hit Shy up, and I told Shy something about to throw this clown ass nigga alley-oop.
You ain't say all that. You said you was gonna throw my alley-oop. I don't remember all that clown ass shit, but whatever.
Shy heard it. So when it dropped, Shy did him something on it. What you supposed to? This is a business.
Hey man, why wouldn't I? Right? He said something. I made a video. He ended up on Vlad. I made a video. Why? Because Vlad, when somebody dies, what does Vlad do? He knows their names in the algorithm. He's caught flack for it, right? But what does he do? He go take a video of that person and he throw it up. He say, all right, but we know what it is. So Primo go on Vlad. I'm gonna put another video out. Fucking right.
But I don't know if Shy, like I said, I didn't listen to the whole thing in fairness. I don't know if Shy got caught off in this clown ass nigga emotions.
I can't get caught off in shit. Do you not understand that? To the people in the comments, I can't get caught off in shit. Nobody can influence me. I'm too old for that shit. I'm uninfluenceable. Do you understand me? What you see is what you get. It's fuck you today, it's fuck you tomorrow. Nobody can gas me up to do anything. Maybe y'all can relate to that shit because y'all are gassable. I'm not gassable. I'm not a send-off. You can't send me off on shit. You can't do it. I got caught off on some emotional shit because somebody else, what?
I don't know if Shy got caught off in this clown ass nigga emotions.
And he's on this side. You keep pointing over here to the Pope and shit. As much as you try to hate on him, you're calling him a holy man. You keep pointing at the Pope talking about Jay. He on the other side. Kung Fu Panda, maybe that's something normal for you. Maybe you often get caught up in some other man's emotions. You know what I'm saying? You just came in here and told me how much I love you. Maybe you get caught up in some man's emotions. I'm emotionally unavailable. How about that? I don't got no emotions in this shit. I'm a dog. Emotionless. All that's left sometimes is maybe a little anger and rage. And again, I'm more angry sober. When I get drunk, I'm happy. I want to give everybody a hug. But as far as getting caught off in somebody else's emotions, that's some weird shit, bro. I'm too old, too grown for that. Seen too much for that. Lived too much for that.
And missing the business aspect.
I ain't missing shit. The business aspect, I've been doing my thing. Don't worry about me. I'm good. I don't know why my business is your motherfucking business. But all of this, me getting caught up in something, I'm older than the twins, dog. Fuck, I'm gonna get caught up in their emotions.
This nigga got main character syndrome.
Well, he's the Pope. He should.
But, like I said, the interview I did with Vlad, I said the nigga name a couple of times.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I heard. I gotta find the other part.
You usually don't do that unless you're trying to look out for a motherfucker.
No, unless you're trying to be a Klingon. Because you know that you want to hang off of Jay coattails. Don't pretend you don't. You keep saying he ain't got no movement, but you on his ass. From the first fucking interview, you would just randomly throw his name out. He is your claim to fame. It's not Chapo giving you your name. It's not, Mayo negotiating bricks of weed with you. It's not Chapo on the phone calling you about his money, telling you in English, what the fuck? Give my bread with my bread? No. What you're accusing Jay of, you're doing. We can ignore you. We ain't talked about you since that last shit. Huh? We didn't talk about you. Till you came back on Vlad and mentioned him. You swinging off coattails like a wrecking ball.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
That's what you look like right there. That's you swinging. You see this ball swinger on the screen?
I came in like a wrecking ball.
That's what you doing. You clout chasing. That ain't my loyalty to them. That's me calling it how the fuck I see it. I just gave you all the reasons why. When I'm done talking about a motherfucker, I'm done talking about a motherfucker. I don't sit here and do fucking ginger videos about dude. I'm done with them. We threw him in the fucking bathroom, wiped the chat's ass with him, and flushed him. You go back on Vlad, you bring up Jay. You swinging. Why I can't say that about you? Maybe Jay can't talk shit as good as you do. I can. Better. So miss me with the projecting, papas. You swinging, dog. Jay ain't going on Fox News and talk about you. He came here and talked about you. Y'all went back and forth. When we were done, we were done. I thought you took your L, held that shit, and walked off into the sunset. You came out over here. You came talking about alley-oop, alley-oop. You go over there talking about, I don't know. I don't know if I cooperated. Maybe. You think we stupid? You think we stupid? Jay ain't wasting his time on some dumb shit like that. Let me tell you something. Jay would love to sometimes. Sometimes I got to be the one to be like, man, fuck dude. We ain't talking about dude right now. The time will come. And the time came. But Jay didn't go on Vlad and mention Kung Fu Panda. So you clout chasing. You've talked your way into these places. And you can't keep dude name out your mouth. You think you doing him a favor? You alley-ooped him? For what? A favor of what? You did you a favor. You put your name alongside a guy. We never imagine the guy that's in the reviews on Rotten Tomatoes being able to talk to the director and tell the director, we didn't think that, again, you were just the first motherfucker we picked up on and started talking about him. You know what I'm saying? It just happened that way. And you happened to fucking be our Huckleberry and you jumped right in. Right? Because you're a businessman too. That's why you tell the tales you tell. Because you're a businessman. Right? So as far as I'm concerned, you swinging off dude. Dude ain't swinging off you. You swinging off dude. Coattails. All of that shit. So I think you need anger management. We passed that. Anger management. We passed that. This is my anger management right here. After my third, fourth beer, I'm going to be lovely. Laughing it up. With the chat. After I confront all the bullshit that was said, you know, about what the fuck went on. Because it's all smoke and mirrors, bro.
Ain't nobody trying to talk to him.
You trying to talk of him on a regular basis. You trying to draw him into the conversation. What do you think? Everybody's stupid? Did they stop making eyes when they made yours?
But there's a lane because Vlad is pointing out a Mexican and black situation.
Fuck what Vlad is pointing out. Shout out Upper Echelon. Primo, anger management. Finally, you say something real. I'll put both of you motherfuckers in the bathroom so you can bond.
Put him in a fucking bedroom.
Maybe you two fucking goofies could fucking hug it out in the fucking bathroom, all right? Watch your mouth. Anger management, that, okay?
But he too slow and emotional to see it.
Jay, you too slow and emotional, bro, according to
But
Kung Fu
let
Primo.
me get a couple more of these. You don't have to. There's a lane for you. You don't have to.
Hold on. I'm chasing crumbs. Primo, your audience don't get you more views than I get you. Hear that shit again. You ready? Your audience and your interviews don't get you more views than I get you. Yeah, I don't understand that. How you could be on anybody's ass about anything, man. I don't get it. Your moral high ground is fucking in the shit box. right? I get you more views than your audience does. Miss me with the bullshit.
Bullshit.
That we chasing crumbs. No mommies.
No
The
mommy's
fuck
wait.
out of here, man.
That is almost telegraphing what he's trying to do.
What's Vlad telegraphing? What's he trying to do? He's trying to bring everybody together and make peace. Is that what Vlad's trying to do? Spit it out. Quit the teasing, man. The fuck are you doing? He telegraphed. You guys don't know business? Business what? It benefits you. No? I get you attacked by what?
Motherfuckers ain't reading. And he dropping gems where people can really try to see what's going on and possibly try to
Vlad's dropping gems? You know how many fucking gems Jay dropped on y'all that you refuse to fucking hear? Because you guys want to motherfucking play ego games? And tell stories?
prove and maybe connect some shit.
Yeah, let's connect some shit. No. I don't know. No. Connect what? Connect to some lies and shit? I don't want to have nothing to do with it. I'm on the other side of that shit. Just like when the twins say, we on the other side of that shit. As far as they're concerned, the cartel is the enemy. To me, the liars are the enemy. If you lying to these kids watching the internet, you're the enemy. Primo, you need to finish that statement. You get me attacked by the what? Primo, it seems like the Mexicans you thought were Chapo Mayo were literally on your ass. There you go with that BS, Karate J. Hey, man, I like it, man. Kung Fu versus karate, that's basically mixed martial arts, you know? So
That's why I'm doing the review that I'm doing today.
that's not why you're doing it. You're doing it because you're mad.
I mean, see, that's why I don't be coming on here live with y'all, man. Y'all get me to talk about other stuff than I
Can't nobody get me to do shit. And I be mad when they try. I'll tell you something y'all got me to do. Y'all got me to react to Primo's video. Jay and Primo did. And guess what? Then Primo's like, oh, Shy went a little bit too far.
like this fuck motherfucker don't see.
Boy, look at him, boy. He could just call that ain't a little too for this fuck motherfucking this and that. I say something. Shy went a little too far. I didn't read him like that. I'm a motherfucker, dog. I'm a motherfucker. I'm both. What does LL Cool J say? I'm a good guy, not a nice guy. I'm a good guy, not a nice guy.
He thinks just because he's Mexican, he's the only one that can deal with people of power in that shit.
No, he don't think that. He don't think he's the only one that can. He think he's the one that did. He did. No, he don't think. He knows he's the one that did. Full stop, like you like to say. He knows he's the one that did. Miss me with the cooperation. Shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up.
Shut up, bitch. Shut your fucking mouth.
Miss me with the he cooperated. He don't got nothing to say. He did. He was there. He did it. You said he thinks that a black man can't be there because he's Mexican. And I'm not sure that a black man can't be there. I think you weren't there. I'm talking about you.
This stupid motherfucker ain't doing business. He's on some race shit. Now I know Shy gonna have a problem with that, but Shy,
I do have a problem with it because it's a fucking cop-out. Yes, I know there's racist Mexicans. I know they rat on black folks. They rat on their own. They boil their own. I know. I also know that you're using it as smoke and mirrors, dog. Because we didn't pick you because you was some black guy talking on the motherfucking cartel. We picked you because he listened to your video and he said, this is some bullshit.
Bullshit.
And we said, all right, let's film it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to state the obvious to confuse everybody. That ain't Jay. And then they say, oh, Jay gave up all his black workers. They had to give up everybody, and they gave up everybody. And I talked to some of these people. You use it as more of an excuse than they do.
You can't say it don't exist in the Hispanic community, because if it didn't exist, there would not be words for it.
Stop pretending that we saying it don't exist. I'm saying this ain't the case here. You want to blur the lines. It's manipulation, bro. Listen, you're going to run into people that either know better or people that don't know better or people that know better and let you slide on it. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
The words, the racist words exist in your
Yeah,
language.
racist words exist in everybody's culture. Racist words, yeah. So what? What they got to do with us not believing your story, huh? What kind of magic you throwing at everybody, man? Doody 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 doo, huh? Who remembers Wizzo from the Bozo Show? Yeah, he probably got to be in Chicago, but that shit was nationwide, I think. Who remembers Wizzo, huh? Doody 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 doo. You doing magic? That's why there's words, and Boosie and 6ix9ine, and who gives a fuck, bro? What are you on about?
Hispanic community, because if it didn't exist, there would not be words for it. The words, the racist words exist in your language to represent the emotions and feelings of some. I'm not saying you're like that, because I really don't see that in you. You are for your people, which there's nothing wrong with that. Blacks need to be more for our people. That don't mean you hate nobody else.
If Mexicans were to be more for their people, you'd say they hating on everybody else. Come on, man.
So I don't see that in you. I'm not levying that charge against you, but it's in that. It's in your people. I've been over there and I've seen it. And then I'm gonna end with a message for Karate J.
United States government and Mexico already.
He said he didn't watch the whole thing, right? He got a clip of it. You had to watch at least that far in the video. He didn't show up until after I was talking about it for about 20, 30 minutes. I got to question everything you say. And let me tell you something, Primo. I know you're going to go watch this whole episode. So don't act like we didn't give you a platform to speak. That shit ain't going to be around forever. Right? Because I don't want to fucking waste my time on bullshit. I want to put out what everybody needs to know, and then I want to move on to the next fucking liar, the next dirtbag, the next pedophile, the next piece of shit who has a fan base that wants to tell me what the fuck they think of me. And I've been respectful to you, and again, you've been respectful to me. Right? I've been waiting to see something. Your audience say, "Oh, Shy, you didn't give your opinion." I gave my opinion. I even told you when I gave my opinion, hey, I'm giving you the opportunity to make it right with these Vlad interviews. This shit went all the way backwards. That shit reinforced what I already knew. Jay, you started this shit, man. You're a fucking hater, man. Fucking hating ass Jay, boy. Woo-wee.
Now, to you, Shy, respectfully, because as you stated, you've been respectful to me, been respectful to you, even though today I think you went a little...
Nah.
But I don't know.
I went a little too far, nah. It's like the De Niro, look, Goodfellas, you know? Little bit. Nah, I didn't. I already explained that, though.
To me, been respectful to you, even though today I think you went a little...
Nah.
But I don't know. Just might have been in the moment.
Nah, it's not in the moment. The moment is extended to today.
But again, in fairness, I did not have an opportunity to listen to the whole thing.
And I'm not sitting here being a bully, and I'm not sitting here trying to disrespect you. I just ain't got to buy it, dog. And if you was trying to sell it, your pitch was off.
You almost coin what you're saying as if the opportunity come on your platform and speak for myself. I don't need to speak. I'm that nigga.
Nah, no, you not. No, you not.
Come on your, you
now,
almost.
You frame it like if me come on your platform, I wouldn't give a fuck if you came on my platform or not, dog. It's the honest to God truth. If you wanted to come on and talk your shit, talk your shit. If you didn't, I could give a fuck. So that ain't how I was framing it. When I was saying I'm giving you the opportunity is to convince me. Same thing I gave you before. I'm here open to new information.
Too much information and shit.
If you would have gave me the new information and it was worth something and it actually was able to change my mind logically, I'd be man enough to take it. But you didn't. You gave me a bunch of bullshit. That's the opportunity I was offering. First of all, I ain't no big, I don't walk around like Vlad and the rest of these dudes like I'm some big shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, to get you on my platform and I use the platform and the followers and all that horse shit. That ain't me. That ain't me. So no, I wasn't opportunity to come and you talking about because you that higger. You not. You not. You think saying you are makes it that way.
I did not have an opportunity to listen to the whole thing. You almost coin what you're saying as if the opportunity come on your platform and speak for myself. I don't need to speak. I'm that nigga.
Nah.
I'm that nigga for real.
Nah.
No, mommy's weak.
Stop, flat the fuck out. Everything I said every piece of paperwork I showed.
What piece of paperwork you showed? You showed pages from a book, and you showed some other motherfucker's paperwork. Circle talk. You just mad because I don't like speaking circle talk, and I call somebody on it for speaking it.
Has been real. Now, people have their own opinions of it. It's out there. It's for you to have your own. My shit's real.
You can say that shit in the mirror all you want, Kung Fu Panda. I don't have to give a fuck.
I don't need to explain a motherfucking thing.
You've been doing a whole good job on every fucking channel. You explained that cooperation means something different to Vlad and something different in the hood and something different on the internet. Miss me with that bullshit. You've had a whole lot of time to explain. You explained on Johnny Mitchell. You explained on my show. You explained in your videos. You explained on DJ Vlad.
Only one that's comparable to me when it comes to that dope shit is this fake ass nigga right here. Period.
No.
Yo. Dog. You weren't screaming that shit. Let me tell you something. And don't make me do it. Because I go pull the fucking receipts. All right? You made it very clear you wasn't on their level. Now you talking about the only motherfucker next to me is this fuck ass Karate J over here. I'm calling bullshit, man.
Bullshit.
Go get your fucking shine box.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
All right? You don't even believe that bullshit. You want the people to believe that bullshit. That's why you want to say his name all over the place. You want to stand next to him.
Respectfully, I found out about you because my son hit me up some time ago when y'all was doing a live. He had me jump on. I was impressed with you.
I appreciate it. I ain't want to toot my own horn, but sometimes I'm an impressive motherfucker, man. You know? If you could be as arrogant to tell some story like you could stand next to them dudes, I could be an impressive motherfucker, man. If you could say you that nigga and nobody could fuck with you, then I'm an impressive motherfucker, man. I'm not surprised.
With him, I already see what's up with him. You know what I'm saying? He chasing shadows.
Is he? I think those little dudes cast a big shadow over you, bro.
It's gone. But I was impressed with you.
Thank you. I'm impressive.
You state your opinion.
I do.
Which is right.
You're right.
But you never get derogatory and go crazy.
Sometimes I do. Ask that mechanical neck ginger motherfucker. Sometimes I do. Only when it's necessary. Only when a motherfucker wants to cross that line and I don't have to believe you. I don't have to give a fuck about you. I don't have no loyalty to you. I don't know y'all. I'm not going to lie and pretend I believe some shit because y'all don't want your audience hearing me talk about it. Fuck you mean?
Always appreciate that and always respected that about you.
All right, salutes.
Now.
Guess what? I respected that about you too. You could have got on Jay and said a whole lot of fuck shit. You do it every now and then. You could have crashed out. The other dork said, "Oh, if I would have told Jay he was a rat, he would have stopped talking." Jay's dying for a motherfucker to argue with 24/7. Fuck you mean?
Then stating the Vlad interview to make it right. Vlad interview that had nothing to do.
I said the Vlad interview to make it right. Yeah, to make me believe you. Not that you were trying to. I was just saying. I'm waiting for you to say something that's going to make me say, oh, Primo's not full of shit. All you did was give me something that made me say you more full of shit.
Vlad interview that had nothing to do, and I hope you're not saying, I don't think you're saying this. It had nothing to do with you, had nothing to do with your audience, had nothing to do with proving nothing to your audience.
I wouldn't give a fuck if we the ones that got you there. I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't claim it. Are you self-conscious about that? Do you think what you did on my channel is what got you on Vlad's radar? You self-conscious about it? I said Jay may have mentioned it, but you self-conscious about it? Maybe you feel I was your ticket.
Because your audience, I believe, not all of them, there's some of them, the Kung Fu midgets, that's like him. That's racist.
I think the black men that call them brother, and called them brother, would beg to differ with you. I think you've used that as a manipulation of your own audience to put that out there like that, because you got a weak ass argument.
And racist let me define racist. Racist.
No, what you need to define is cooperation, motherfucker. Stop trying to define racism. Define cooperation. That seems to be the definition you're running from. That seems to be the definition that y'all rewriting. You sitting around trying to define everything else. Define cooperation instead of lying to your audience.
From the aspect.
And Vlad's audience. And Johnny's audience. And everybody else's audience. My audience know you bullshit. Why? Not just because they chose because they're racist. Because I gave them every bit of information they needed. Some shit is just downright unbelievable. They got the information, all of it. About 6 videos worth. And they said, oh, this motherfucker lying. If they believed you, a couple of these motherfuckers would love to shove that shit down Jay's throat.
If they're thinking, like a lot of black people think, that we own the hip hop space.
Jay said it clearly, and so his motherfucking Peter Flores, that they don't own cartel culture.
That we own black culture. It's then transitioned to the point it's so big that we can't own it. We can be the originators of it, but we can't own it. And what's happening, we're missing out and people creating corporations and businesses around it, like they did music, like they did hair, like they did the big baggy clothes.
Listen, you guys have created a corporation of lying to people on the internet about what you say you did that you didn't do. Exaggerating when your story might have been enough. The twin story, that shit is so outrageous that it's stranger than fiction. Some of y'all be mad and jealous about that too. Y'all be out there showing your skirt, mad about these dudes. They did their shit. For however long it lasted, then they did what they did. Be mad. But don't pick and choose. If they're rats, you a rat too. If he's Karate J, you the Kung Fu Panda. Everybody out here talking all this bullshit. If you know a crash out, and you wonder to yourself, I wonder how this motherfucker ain't in jail. He a crash out. I just gave you your answer. You got your answer.
My point is this, bro. Say what you feel what you feel. I've been respectful to you. You've been respectful to me. I would love to keep it that way. I see an opportunity.
What opportunity you see? Huh? Don't talk about it. Be about it. Piss or get off the pot. All this dick teasing. I'm going to throw you alley-oop. I got an opportunity. Say it or don't say it. All right? He about to say some $100,000 magic trick.
Vlad didn't point out the distinction between Mexicans and blacks for nothing.
Man, miss me with the Vlad's sorcerer shit, man. Quit swinging.
That's because Vlad sees something. And I hope you don't miss that. Listen to this clown.
I don't listen to nobody. Stop talking to me like I'm some little dude, man, that just falls for anybody's tricks because I'm not falling for yours. Don't miss out on the opportunity because of dude. If I miss out on the opportunities because I didn't want to fuck with y'all.
He's clearly in his emotions.
No, you and your emotions.
He got the main character syndrome, and he missing the goddamn play, bro.
I ain't seen any supporting cast around you, Papa. I see Jay share the spotlight with his brother, his wife, his sister-in-law. I ain't seen no supporting cast. No best supporting actor. Maybe you get the Oscar for best lead actor, best supporting actor, best background actor, best stunt man, best writer, and producer.
Because I didn't have to mention that nigga name at all.
But you did. Because you swinging.
Could act like he wasn't even fucking there. Because he ain't getting no motion. Ain't nobody.
Bro, you felt like you needed to say his name. You were compelled. You're telling us a lie right now. Because you said his name in the Vlad interview without being asked about him. Why? Because you swinging. Now, to me, this is obvious. I see you guys do this all the time, all this fake shit. I don't have to call it out all the time. In this case, yeah.
Checking for him.
Nobody checking for him but you. Then minutes later, you say, because you be on Fox News or whatever you do. They ain't calling your ass for no Fox News.
Respect to him, even though he disrespects me a lot.
How does he disrespect you? By calling you a liar? As far as a lot of people are concerned, you're a liar.
But that's the real. I told you I was going to throw an alley-oop. I did it.
You didn't do shit. What's the alley-oop? I'm going to go call you a fuck-ass Karate J, and then maybe Vlad will have us on and everybody can make a lot of money? Sound like swinging to me. Wee.
It's for motherfuckers to capitalize, not do.
Oh, yeah, you a capitalist. I can see that. An opportunist. Yeah. Throw a little manipulation in there, all that shit.
What the fuck he doing? Because he is the worst form of a fucking slime ball.
Damn, that bad? Sound like hate. Hate. He's a slime ball because he called your bluff? Because when you thought nobody was going to challenge you on the internet, a guy that sat at the table did? A slime ball, dog? What did he do? Did he mention your family? Did he talk about your children? Huh? Did he call you a bitch-ass punk pussy motherfucker? I don't think he did that. Why he gotta be all these slime balls? You need therapy. You need some anger management. Or you need to stop acting for all these YNs, acting for all these young kids, acting for these people on the internet, talking this tough shit. Why? Because you're wrong. Because I just picked your shit apart. Fuck you mad about? A slime ball? What'd he do to you? Maybe I guess I'm a slime ball too.
It's for motherfuckers to capitalize, not do what the fuck he doing. Because he.
What is he doing? He didn't do anything. I made a video based on some shit from a year ago. Then you and him in the chat challenged me to go react to your shit. You bounced. You pussied out. You ran.
Run.
And then at the same time, you went and made your own video and clipped me. It sounds like I picked your shit apart, bro.
He is the worst form of a fucking slime ball to me.
To you? Why?
Because how he did what he did. Even
Because I thought you defended him. Ah, this guy talks too much bullshit, man. Not good.
Oh shit, not good.
He talked too much bullshit. I thought he defended them, but because they did what they did, they're slime bags. Why'd you do what you do? I think you're a fucking rat. You cooperated, right? I don't know. Y'all call the twins rats all day. They say, yeah, sure. I did that. You, no, I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. You know, a tisket, a tasket. Shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up.
Shut your fucking mouth!
And then you got the nerve to be offended at a motherfucker calling out the truth on you?
though it's fair over there. That's a whole nother world over there.
Even though I know it's fair over there. You contradict yourself, then you uncontradict yourself, then you do it again. Like, stop it.
Now, I have a problem with what he did over here. Because a lot of motherfuckers went to jail over here based on his ass, including his motherfucking wife. And some
Look how you talk, but he's a slime bucket. He has every right to call you every punk bitch that he can. The way you talk. The way you throw his wife, the word wife around like that. Man, fuck that. Upper Echelon Shy, say something good about him, please. Listen, and that's another thing I'm going to tell all of y'all. Jay Flores got way more patience, way more compassion and empathy and sympathy than me. Me, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. My empathy and my sympathy is reserved for those that truly deserve it, that truly have it coming. So miss me with all that soft Jay Flores shit.
people lost their lives without going in the store over here.
Right?
Because a lot of motherfuckers went to jail over here.
And I haven't heard one motherfucker tell me that I've opened this platform to everybody. I said, if you have been negatively affected by the twins, if you're a family member, a friend, whatever, if I can vet you, the platform is yours. And you know what happens? These people call me, and they call me behind the scenes, and they don't want to talk on camera. But not a near one of them has told me those twins are bitch-ass rat motherfuckers, and I can't believe they did that shit to me. That's my word. You don't have to believe me, but my word means more than yours. My word means more than yours. We seen through your shit. That shit made a motherfucking lace. I ain't gonna say nothing nice about him. I did say something nice about him. At least he ain't coming. He ain't call me out my name or whatever. It's whatever at that point. You know what I'm saying? I gave y'all the platform. I'm a businessman. Same reason I sat my ass down when the ginger was talking. I'm gonna let these dudes talk. What the fuck I got to say about it? If I got a question, I throw it in there. If they're answering my questions, I'm gonna let it ride.
There's an opportunity, Shy.
What opportunity? Everybody that said that to me wanted me to work for free. fuck out of here.
There's an opportunity when I come on your platform to just, I'm horsing around, man, having fun, because I feel you all right, dude.
And
So
that's cool. I respected that. You came in, you ain't talk mad shit to my audience. Sometimes there's people in here you think in my audience, they here for the first time, they shitting on you, you get mad and call everybody something, whatever, they put you in the fucking bathroom, whatever. I knew that you know the internet, right? You want to ride the internet wave.
if I felt any of the stuff that I'm kind of feeling right now, that I'm hoping.
You can feel what you want to feel, Papa. Feel that shit. You feeling right now, you still ain't seen the video. You saw this. This is worse than that video. The reaction you got from me today because of this shit, worse than that video. So you just gonna have to feel how you gonna feel.
If I felt any of the stuff that I'm kind of feeling right now, that I'm hoping I'm wrong with, brother, I would just move on about my business. I'm sure you'll go about yours. You could do whatever review you do, and it wouldn't matter to me.
That's what I do. I don't need nobody's permission. I ain't gonna ask nobody for permission. That's what I do.
Because at the end of the day, my people are my people. Your
people are my people too.
Because at the end of the day, my people are my people. Your people are your people. 9 times out of 10, their mind is not going to change. My people mind not going to change. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm tired of him talking shit. So let's do this. Money on the wood make the game good. I would throw out something crazy. Have your man put up 100,000. I put up 100,000 a match. We see if Vlad want to throw a narco traficante type of paperwork party. I send my shit in. Let Vlad attorneys look over the motherfucking paperwork.
Bruh, he want to do a whole fucking pay-per-view fight, a dance. He want to do a break dance battle with some paperwork that he owed his audience a long time ago. He just realized his audience, a percentage of them, ain't smart enough to realize he's feeding them bullshit. He want to let's put up $100,000. You put up $100,000. I put up $100,000. We get the paperwork to my DJ Vlad, the DJ of the algorithm, and then we'll get your paperwork to Shy, or we'll get your money to Shy. Whatever the fuck he's talking about. Twins ain't got to show no paperwork. Everybody know what the fuck they did. You the one been dick teasing your audience about paperwork, and then you show them some bullshit, and you be like, look, what did Jay say? It's paper. It has words on it. Right? Now, Jay got something to say about this $100,000 challenge here. Also, why would I pay you money for paperwork? I don't care that much. I have all the paperwork. Remember, I'm the one who made those cases in the Western District of Texas. The dudes you called chief. But you were standing next to them. Was their chief let me ask you something, Jay. Could his chief stand next to y'all? He said he could stand next to y'all because he that dude.
No, mommy's weak.
Everybody want to pick and choose. I told, but I didn't tell. I hate rats, but my cousin, he didn't tell because what happened was, and this bullshit and that bullshit, everybody needs to shut the fuck up, man. Stop selling these kids this fucking no snitching bullshit and tell them to stay out of the game. Because you motherfuckers didn't do it right. There is no right. The game is wrong. Hey guys, I feel yucky for what happened to Primo. I feel bad, to be honest. Fuck them feelings. I'm not a hater and this don't feel good. Shy, say something good about him, please. No. Whatever good I said and I meant. Whatever bad I said and I meant. Al que no le gusta, me vale verga. And that's another thing. Primo and his audience, just so y'all know, I'm not Mexican. I'm Puerto Rican. But many Mexicans in my family, and as many blacks in my family, everybody need to shut the fuck up talking to me. Shy, can you share all the dudes that have reached out to you? Some who are still in prison, they always kept it 100 and they never said anything negative. No, I cannot share the dudes. Because when I had those conversations on the phone with them, I never asked them if I'm allowed or ask for their permission or their blessing to say their names up here. Now, you have said, you have the liberty of doing that, and I have the liberty, once you do it, to agree or not agree that happened. You know what I'm saying? But it's not my place to just be dropping names on motherfuckers. Bro, the bosses will never let dudes like that around me. There it is. So if your chief, Primo, couldn't stand next to them, you can't stand next to them. Miss me with that shit about you, that dude. trying to sell a stream. Yeah, no. Opportunity. You got opportunities. Motherfucker sell it like Shy's stupid. He's missing an opportunity. Shout out Upper Echelon. Shy, that's fair, and I agree. Yeah. You know, I'll confirm, but I won't be throwing names out there. I didn't have those conversations. I had conversations. I said, y'all want to come on the show? They say, yeah, one of these days we'll come on the show. And shout out to everybody locked down. Please, leave that prison with some common sense. Please. Leave that prison with the mentality that you're a different person. That you're going to fight the world in other ways.
And validate my shit's real.
Yo, you need validation. We already know what we know about you. You want to prove to the world that you're telling the truth. Not just my audience, your audience too. Because there's a lot of people in them black comments don't believe you. I don't see them over here.
And then I collect that motherfucking money.
That's it.
But I know he can't.
Then you collect that money?
Can't do that because he's in witness protection.
He can't do what? Because he's in witness protection. I ain't seen that motherfucker not do something he wanted to do. That's what I'm saying. Y'all be talking and y'all don't know nothing. I haven't seen that motherfucker Jay Flores, or Peter Flores for that matter, do or not do one fucking thing they didn't want to do.
So why he tries to say the shit about me, I'm not in witness protection.
Well, he's trying to say that you're a liar. He's trying to say you cooperated. Not every cooperator is in witness protection. Some just got their time cut.
I go to work every day.
You got a time cut, right? Life sentence? Down to what? One video you said under 10. Another you said 10, 12.
That's why I can't get on here all the time like he does. Because I got to work.
Oh, he gets on here all the time? We don't see him sometime for months. You special? You're not special.
Get paid pretty good to work, but I got to work. To blind my face out. Because I ain't kicked nobody back. I ain't told on nobody.
You ain't kicked nobody's back in? You Kung Fu Panda. You kick something's back in, and that something is connected to someone. You ratted. You cooperated. You cooperated with law enforcement. You gave information.
Too much information.
You cooperated. Let's not pick and choose the rules, people. His audience. I call you to action. Your boy ratted. He cooperated. He want to tell you. Flash said, did you cooperate? I don't know. Y'all believe that bullshit says more about you than it says about me.
I ain't fucked nobody over.
No? You played yourself. Congratulations.
He got to go to the feds to protect him because he's a slime ball.
You had to go to the feds to get you some time cuts, so you cooperated. You ratted. That's your jacket. I don't know. We know what he did. He didn't lie about what he did. He didn't walk around in circles about what he did. He didn't make up stories. He said what he did. We cooperated on the biggest drug lords that the media and Mexico has seen, that the U.S. has seen. That shit was all over the place. Shout out Upper Echelon. Funny thing is that if you would have cooperated against someone like El Chapo, you would have been in witness protection, but you weren't. Just needed that time cut, wanted to run home.
Run. Never talked like this about him before because he doing too much, man.
What's he doing? He doing too much? He making you mad? Ah, Dito.
And I'm holding back a lot.
You holding back? Stop holding back. Stop holding back. Say it with your chest. Do what you got to do. Say how you feel. Don't hold back. Nobody asking you to hold back. That's just you talking.
On him. I'm holding back a lot. You know what I'm saying?
He don't want you to hold back. Jay, you want him to hold back?
So there's no comparisons between me and him.
You right. There's no comparison with him and you or dude 4 steps beneath him and you.
Separate from what he did over there. I keep...
Separate? Are you defending it or is he a slime ball for it? Make up your fucking mind. See Money, boy. He lives. See Money? 2MJ. He lives for motherfuckers like you. He thrives on foolish, dumb motherfuckers that are malleable. You know what malleable means? That you're malleable. You could be formed. And he can manipulate you and tell you whatever. And your dumb ass gonna be in there. Yeah.
No.
Shut
up, bitch. Shut your fucking mouth.
He loves it. He needs people like you that don't question anything.
With me partially defending him. for what went on over, because that's how that go.
Partially, now he's partially defending. You got to get your story straight, bro. You shit the bed already. Look, I go to gallo.
But nigga, please stop.
No, you stop, please. I'm begging you. Grow some balls. Tell everybody what you lied about and keep it moving. Be a fiction writer.
Witness protection for a reason.
Yeah, because he snitched on the biggest drug lord in the world. He tried to give them all three of them. The United States government didn't want them. They wanted Chapo. News, headlines.
Absolutely no one was taken away from their motherfucking family because of me.
Shout out Upper Echelon. The reason why he could show his face and I can't show mine is because people actually really knew me and no one knew him. And I wouldn't really care. That's the difference. I don't do it just for me. It's just something they gotta say.
Only ones went to prison was me and my co-defendant. No one else in no other state.
That we know of. That we know of. The only reason you saying that is because you saying it. We don't got no proof. We don't got no paperwork. We don't got nothing.
And I'm out here walking around because motherfuckers fuck with me.
They fuck with you? Are you trying to convince yourself or are you trying to convince us?
I did. Only ones went to prison was me and my co-defendant. No one else in no other state. And I'm out here walking around because motherfuckers fuck with me. And I am that nigga. So,
no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not. You're not that guy. You can say it as many times as you want. Don't make it real.
I don't need to go on. No disrespect to you again.
Boom. So I nailed it. Truth hurts. That's why he left. No, but he's still there, but he left. But he's here, but he fuck with me, but he don't. And he got this one coming. So he got to hold this L. You got to hold that L. That's it. But also, I mean, it happens all the time. It doesn't mean you don't fucking cooperate. We know that the government believed in what he told him. That's why they gave him assistance and a downward. They gave him a time cut, bro. Done deal. You want to give me opportunity? You respect me? You think I'm a real dude? Go mention my name somewhere important without me, needing to do something for you or solidify something for you. Me being me should be enough. If that ain't enough, miss me with the opportunities. Fuck we talking about here.
I don't need to prove my case.
Yes, you do.
To no one on no platform.
It don't got to be my platform. See, you think that I'm that. I'm Mr. High and Mighty. It got to be on my platform. I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm still going to react to it.
On a platform that's not going to listen to shit I got to say anyway.
We listened. Nobody listened to you more than me. I heard it all. Heard it all before. Heard it all before. We played that shit in the video.
Now, there could have been some fun made of it. I'll come over there, talk some shit, and whatever, and let you guys have fun. I call them kung fu midgets and all that. And hey, it's all entertainment. You get the views. Everything's all good. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Because it's an opportunity, really. But like I say,
I made my opportunity, Papa. I made a channel. We talked about your ass. You got tender about it. We've been going back and forth for a while now, and it is what it is.
But like I say, Shy, respect to you. I'm not. Maybe I need to watch the whole thing. I don't know.
Yeah, and you still ain't watched the whole thing. Do your fucking due diligence. Don't talk crazy to me about how I went too far. Today, right now, and I know you listening, today I went left. That day was my reaction to that. This is my reaction to somebody telling me I went a little too far. Somebody telling me that, I give loyalty. I pay for loyalty with my channel. That I get caught up in the emotions of other men. This is me reacting to that. That shit the other day was light compared to tonight. And both days you decided to?
Run. I don't know. What I heard was just out of character for you. So.
It's not out of character. It's absolutely my character. Ask anybody that knows me. Good guy. Don't fuck with me. Don't lie to me. Don't waste my time. Don't take my kindness for weakness. Don't ever put me in somebody else's shit. Don't ever put my emotions. Don't ever rap my emotions. You don't know shit about my emotions. You don't know shit about me. And what I know about you is what you said. And we found out a bunch of that shit is bullshit. So today, you know what? You could watch the rest of the other one, or you don't have to. This was the one. This the one. Now, if you feel disrespected after this, it's whatever. You got to say what you got to say without the information. I said what I said with the information. Be a man. Tell everybody what's the truth. Tell everybody what's the lie. You'll sell books. You probably sell books better than telling motherfuckers, I don't know, maybe I cooperated, maybe I didn't cooperate. I don't know who cooperated. Everybody cooperated. Nobody cooperated. I condone it. I don't condone it. It's motherfucking this. It's that. It's business. It's loyalty. Shut the fuck up. Circle talk.
I don't want to take it the wrong way. I'm just gonna take it as if maybe I misunderstood some things, you know. So
No, you didn't misunderstand shit. You ain't even watch it long enough to understand it. Today you ain't misunderstand nothing. I've been very clear.
But this dude here, man, you need to help
He's on the other side. That's the Pope. Stop shitting on the Pope like that. I ain't even Catholic, man.
separating the emotion, morality from.
No, you need to separate the emotion, man. You get emotional when you swinging back and forth off that Karate J fucking black belt. Kung Fu Panda style, doing flips and shit.
And that man up there, he sees something. And you need to start reading off what he's seeing.
Hey, man, get off Vlad's nuts. He's seen something. What is he, a fucking oracle? What are we talking about here? Vlad reading crystal balls and shit nowadays.
That's why he made a distinction and pointed out. I'm going to run it back one more time.
There's always going to be people that are just contrarians, that just don't believe you because they don't want to believe you. But when a motherfucker like me come and break down as much of your story as we broke down, as much of the fucking inconsistencies as we broke down, and you still want to hold out, there's never enough evidence for a fool. So then him and Jay get into a bunch of bullshit. That's what makes me laugh about these goofies. All right, especially the ginger bitch. These goofies be like, Jay don't want the smoke. He leaves. He does this. Jay is in all of their motherfucking comments. He's in everybody's chat. He's in their like button. He's talking this shit. You guys are disingenuous, man, and that's okay. You're always going to have a bunch of stupid motherfuckers that are going to be easy for your manipulation. You go ahead and you handle that shit. But I said what the fuck I said. You show me where I'm wrong. Otherwise, miss me with your bullshit. He is not ghostwashed long enough to know that everything gets dissected here. He set himself up for this. Indeed, he came in here the other day and told me to go react to that shit. I reacted to that shit and he's like, Shy went a little bit too far. Shut the fuck up. I'm done. Primo can't fight logic, papas. It is what it is. Right? You did an interview. You didn't throw nobody no alley-oops. I shut that shit down. Primo, now, again, I don't believe you. If you miraculously decide to fucking prove something somewhere, cool. If you don't, I don't give a fuck, because I already know what's what. You know, your audience don't have to know what's what.